The next item I would consider would be a set of playing cards. There's just something about the morale booster of sitting around a campfire in the evening with your spouse or your loved ones or the group you're traveling with and having a set of playing cards to pass the time.
We have a brand new product on our website right now. It's called the Build Your Own Bug Out Bag. You're going to be able to go on our website right now today and pick as your base one of these two gray man type packs, and you're going to be able to add whatever you want from every category. You're going to have options for shelter, fire, water, food, navigation, signaling, knives, tools. You're going to be able to put together your own pack the way that you want it and customize it and get a discount in the process. So if you guys are looking to build your own bug out bag, now you can do that on thesurvivalsummit.com. In addition to our new product, we're running a giveaway. We're going to be giving away a fully loaded, fully stocked bug out bag. In this bug out bag, there's going to be everything you need for shelter, fire, water, food, land navigation, signaling, and even tools. This is the bag you can win, fully stocked. We're going to be announcing the giveaway winner on Halloween. Just go to thesurvivalsummit.com/bugoutbag and sign up today.
A very important item that you're going to want to consider to take with you in your 3-day bug out bag when you bug out of the city is going to be a large selection, 50,000 plus, of non-hybrid organic seeds of various garden variety vegetables. Every farmer that I know, and I grew up on a farm, buys their seed in the spring just before they plant. Most farmers are not going to have the seed necessary to grow vegetables the next year. Having a large supply of survival seeds will go a long way to getting you room and board from an elderly farmer couple if you need to bug out of the city and you don't have an actual place that you're heading to. A couple other things that you may consider in a lone wolf style pack or in your bug out bag depending. Again, these are items that I cut out for weight, but these are things you may consider taking with you. First would be the Air Force pamphlet 362246. This is called Air Crew Survival. You can find this on Amazon used, and it is a great informational source for all types of survival, from snaring to shelter building, firecraft, evasion. This pamphlet is waterproof, and you can carry this in your pack, and even if it gets wet, it won't get ruined. The next item I would consider would be a set of playing cards. There's just something about the morale booster of sitting around a campfire in the evening with your spouse or your loved ones or the group you're traveling with and having a set of playing cards to pass the time. My personal preference when buying playing cards is to buy a set of playing cards that has information on it that you can use later. This is called Survival Seeds, and it has different type of survival related seeds and ways to grow vegetables and ways to procure the seeds after you grow the vegetables. And it's just a good learning tool that you can use while playing cards. Another item that you definitely want to consider is some sort of snaring wire. I personally buy military surplus tripwire, Vietnam era tripwire. It comes in olive drab and yellow painted wire. This is great for improvising different types of snares. I would not recommend the pre-built snares as they are bulkier and they're tailored toward one specific type of animal. If you have a spool of wire, you can make any kind of snare if you know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, go back to your Air Crew Survival pamphlet, and there are multiple different types of snares in here that they'll show you how to build. Another thing you want to consider is going to be a fishing kit. Again, I would not carry this in a 3 or 4 day bug out bag because you're not going to be taking the time to stop and fish, but they make them very compact these days. There's a bunch of little companies on eBay that sell survival fishing kits. There's actually 44 different pieces in this little tiny container, and it's a waterproof container, and it keeps it all compact. The other thing I would highly recommend is a yo-yo, fishing yo-yo. This is a trap that you can set. You can attach this to a branch overhanging your stream, and you can actually fish when you're not around. And once the fish pulls on this, it releases tension and catches your fish. Something else you may want to consider is going to be a sewing kit. There's a good chance that you may end up tearing your pants, tearing a glove. You want to have a very compact sewing kit with you that you can use to repair clothing when they first rip before the rip becomes too big. A+ Survival is a company that makes compact sewing kits and one that I recommend. Something else you may want to consider is going to be an alarm clock. If you are bugging out 2-3 days, you're going to be extremely exhausted. You may end up sleeping into 10 o'clock. You don't want to do that. You want to be utilizing the daylight hours, especially the first couple days of travel, and taking a small compact alarm clock with you would be a good idea. Some other items you may want to consider would be a small signal mirror if you needed to signal somebody, or if you needed to check your reflection, or let's say you're by yourself and you needed to sew up a cut on your face. You want to have a small signal mirror that you can use it for a lot of different variety of purposes. Something else you may want to consider is carrying a couple heavy-duty black contractor bags with you. You can use it for a variety of different purposes, kind of like duct tape. Again, moving more towards a lone wolf style pack, I wouldn't carry these in a bug out bag, but toothbrush, toothpaste, scentless soap, things of that nature, chapstick, things for your everyday sanitation would be a good thing to carry with you if you had a long-term pack, like a lone wolf style pack where you're going to be away from your retreat for a long period of time. These next couple items I definitely wouldn't carry in a bug out bag that you're going to be carrying straight from your home location to your retreat just because of the weight. But a Goal Zero Guide 10 Plus Solar battery recharging kit would be great for a lone wolf style pack. That'll allow you to recharge your batteries for your flashlights and your other tools out into the field without having to have electricity from a generator or a solar powered unit. And the last thing I would recommend, do not forget to make sure you have some good quality maps of your local survival area and the in-between areas from where you're leaving to where you're traveling. It's very important to have paper maps. Do not rely on your iPad working after a grid down situation. When discussing child's bug out bags or spouse's bug out bags, that is so situation dependent on your particular child and your particular spouse and the amount of weight that they're going to carry. Most children, I would at least have them carry their own water and make sure they carry their own food. Anything above that is situation dependent on how much your child is able to carry. As far as your spouse's bag, you can split up items from her bag and put it in your pack if you need to. There's a lot of redundancy as far as your particular bug out bag. There's a lot of items that she doesn't need to carry, but that again is going to be up to you. Just make sure that she has the 5 core survival essentials in her pack. Anything above and beyond that is up to you and whether you want to carry it or whether you need an extra item that she has to carry.